You are back live with me, G3, season 7, baby. It's been a while, it's been a minute. Did you miss me? Okay, tonight we are going to have beauty queens, and they are none other than Miss Universe 2011 third runner-up and the national director of Miss Universe Philippines, Shamcey Supsup, and the reigning Miss Universe Philippines, Rabiya Mateo. But before that, let me thank my sponsors. I want to thank Boca One Filipinas. Tonight is a Chianti night, 2018. And I want to thank Bella Beauty for my body and Asian Eye Institute. I'm going to have laser and LASIK surgery sometime next week, so I'm pretty excited about that. So hello everyone, Miss Universe Philippines Coronation Night is 3 days away. We are going to have a new queen in just 3 days. But before that, we are going to talk to two very important figures in the Miss Universe Philippines franchise. So hello guys, let's see if they are both here already. Okay, let me search for them. Let's start with Shamcey. Shamcey. Let's check if she's here. Of course, the very first time I worked for Binibining Pilipinas was the year that Shamcey won. That is in 2011. And here she is, the National Director of Miss Universe Philippines, the ever beautiful Shamcey Supsup. Hello, Queen.
Hello!
Grabe, hindi ka tumatanda. Nakakaloka.
Ay, grabe. Ikaw nga to eh.
Wait, I'm going
Wait,
to
it's my
bring in
first.
Rabia. Ha? Let me check if Rabia is
Okay.
here. I just got a call from Maynard. She said she's ready.
Okay.
Rabiya Mateo, our current queen. So we are bringing her in. Kamusta, Shamsi? Kamusta ang Bohol?
Ito, happy to be here, finally. Natuloy
I
din.
know, I know, I know. Siyempre, you just flew in today, diba? I saw in your stories.
We flew, yes. Ano ba kayo? Monday, no? Yesterday.
Ah, you flew in yesterday, so all the girls are there. Wait, ayan na. Wait, let me
Yeah.
check. Just trying to bring in Rabia para happy na. Yan. There, I'm sending a request. So, 28 girls. Ilang girls nag-start?
We started with more than, parang almost 200.
Oh my God.
Tapos
Oh.
we turned down to 100. And then, doon na nagsimula yung mga challenges. So, from 100, naging 75, and then 50, and then 30, and now 28.
That's a great, great marketing strategy. For me, ha, like when I was watching it, parang sabi ko, oh my God, may mga elimination, hindi pa nagpa-pageant, so sobrang bongga niya. Wait, I'm having trouble bringing Rabia in. Let me check. So, I can see her, but hindi siya makapasok. Ayan. So we are bringing in the current Miss Universe Philippines, the beautiful Miss Rabiya Mateo. Hi!
Guys, hi Miss Shamcey. Parang hindi kami magkasama.
Correct. Kanina na magkasama kami. Sabi niya, akit na ako. Sabi ko, mamaya pa, mag-dessert pa ako.
Hello, Queens.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Of course, 3 days to coronation night. Can you describe the energy tonight in Bohol? Can we start with Rabia?
Well, I'm very to be with the candidate. This is better activity, series of activities in back. The time that was of the
Parang putol-putol.
Yeah, parang nakaano yung audio ni Miss Rabia. Queen Rabia, parang, can you speak again? Your audio is parang putol-putol daw.
hello.
Parang yung internet ba? Pareho lang tayo ng internet eh.
The Wi-Fi. How's my internet?
Medyo mahina, but you can speak louder. Yan.
Okay. So, yun now had some pre-activity. I was able to with the girls with my group. We were touring around. So, not just parang yung feeling dito night, pero parang bakasyon na before totoo.
So nakapagbakasyon. It's your first, is it, how many times have you been to Bohol?
This is my second time.
Okay, but this is the time that you are going to, relinquish your crown, diba? How does it feel to be relinquishing your crown?
I'm very happy because I also had the opportunity to welcome another sister. And kung ano support na mahal na Miss Shamcey, lahat ng mga queens support. Ganun din yung suporta na ibigay ko sa bagong panalo.
A continuing sisterhood, 'di ba? Parang I was telling everyone earlier na my first Binibining Pilipinas pageant was the night that Shamcey was crowned. And it
Yes.
was also Shamcey's first pageant. 'Di ba first pageant mo 'yan, Shamcey? Naalala mo?
Correct. Naalala kita, sobrang intimidating.
Ay, grabe.
When I first, saw you, parang kami, "Ay, sino siya? Naka-heels, ganyan." Parang lahat kami kinakabahan na kasi alam mo na, baka ma-okray kami ni G3.
That was 10 years ago. Tama ba? 10 years ago?
Yes, 10 years, yes.
A lot has changed in 10 years. You are a mom of two. Of course, you are married to Lloyd. And grabe, you are now the national director of Miss Universe Philippines going on your second year. Of course, the fact that the franchise became an independent franchise was challenging enough, diba? And then last year, the pandemic happened. So parang how did you help navigate through the first year of Miss Universe Philippines given all the factors surrounding it?
Well, I could say that what what an opportunity, 'di ba? To come out of such adversity, I think.
Oh,
Like whenever I think about it, like why during our time, 'di ba? It was our first year and it was already challenging. Syempre, it's our first year and we had so much to prove to people. And then the pandemic happened and it was really tough. But it was tougher this year, I could say, compared to last year. Kasi, well, last year wala pang Delta variant and I think at that time parang hindi pa talaga, even though wala pang vaccinations, hindi pa ganun karami yung cases. And so we didn't really expect that our second year will still be during a pandemic. So it was really tough, but through prayers and hard work, and of course the whole team, natuloy din natin. Even though na-move ng konti ng ilang days, we're very happy that we were able to still continue on with the pageant.
and it's bigger than ever. Can I ask you, the first time you saw Rabiya, ano yung na-feel mo?
Actually, I first, ano yun, I saw her when she was crowned Miss Iloilo. I was a judge.
Oh,
So that's the time that I first saw Rabiya. Although I didn't really thought that she was gonna join Miss Universe Philippines. And syempre nung mga first few pa lang ng competition, hindi rin ako uma-attend ng mga events like the first part. Usually I would attend when it's nearing the coronation na. So I really saw her again talaga like pinanood ko siya during the preliminary competition. So she really stood out during that night. And eventually, yun na nga, during the pageant, she shined among all the other ladies. And so she was crowned as our first Miss Universe Philippines.
our first Miss Universe Philippines, Rabiya Mateo, how does it feel to be the first Miss Universe Philippines? Kasi syempre, yung time mo, sobra siyang iba sa time ni Shamcey. Kasi we had an audience back then, and malaking bagay talaga yung may audience impact, di ba, Shamcey? Na parang naririnig mo,
Correct.
nakikita mo yung mga taong nag-cheer for you. But on the night that you competed, walang audience. So hindi mo na feel yung parang mga nag-cheer sa'yo. So I imagine how difficult that was, competing without seeing and hearing the cheers of the crowd. So what was it like competing for you in a time of pandemic? Queen Rabiya.
Actually, may nag-cheer talaga. It's the production. Kahit sinami siya, labas ng girls, lahat na nagsisigaw. different. Konti lang sila. Pero hindi ko talaga yung boses nila. You wanted a feel na appreciate na time, kahit konti lang kami, kahit umabot lang. As the first ever Miss Universe Philippines, I was not shy. Nagrabe talaga yung it was my first ever, napaka-baby ko pa sa industry na to. Learn to mature. I need to support my body. Kailangan, kailangan weight. But I'm very, hindi ako pinabayaan ng org. Yun yung, even up to yes, I have si Matt talaga kasama ako. At hanggang even no, also part na I top 10. Pero dahil kasama ko yung team, yung organization, feel ko panalo pa din.
Wait, Rabiya, pwede mo ba daw i-mute yung ibang devices mo?
Okay, let's try.
Oo. Shopee ka daw. Ayusin daw the audio. Sayang naman. Ang ganda ng sinasabi. Putol-putol the audio.
Yeah.
You wanna say hi
I thought
here?
it was just me.
Ha?
Pero putol, sinabi niya lang I thought it was just me. I couldn't hear her properly.
Ayan.
Si Rabiya.
Si Shamcey Malinaw. You're in the same hotel, diba? So, yan.
Yeah, we're in the same hotel. Same floor, same Wi-Fi, I think.
Sige nga, can we try Rabiya now?
Hear me?
Can you try that again?
Hello, can you hear me, guys?
Ayan, better.
Okay, I turned the TV off. Kanina
Teka.
Pero napuputol pa din.
Parang, you want me to bring you in again? Parang exit ka muna and then turn off the other devices para mas malinaw your audio. Sige. So how do we, sige. You can press the X muna, Rabiya, and then we'll bring you back in. Ayan.
Oh, there.
So anyway, syempre 'di ba parang ngayon mas malala na yung parang kailangan ng protocols and everything. How do you go about it? Kasi 'di ba parang a pageant is a sisterhood kind of event. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Syempre parang kailangan in close proximity. So how do you sort of parang foster sisterhood at the same time try to control social distancing and everything like that?
Well, first and foremost, we have to be really strict because pag may isang naging positive, then I guess diba, it's gonna be the end of the pageant. So we really have to make sure that we follow the health protocols. And medyo what we did, we grouped the girls into like may ano sila by batch. So sila lang yung pwedeng magkasama sa bus. Sila lang yung, although the rooms, they're all separate rooms. So yun talaga, unlike before, diba, usually we have them, two of the girls in one room. Pero right now, just to ensure na hindi magkahawaan, just in case, diba, somebody would be positive, hindi niya mahawaan yung roommate niya. Kasi kawawa din naman if ever, diba, na parang ma-out siya sa competition just because she's a PUI na agad, parang gano'n. So, you have to make sure talaga that they have to be yung social distancing and then laging naka-mask unless it's your time to be, if your shot is going to be taken. That's the only time na you will take off your mask. And by batch sila bumababa ng rooms nila. Like groups of 7, I think, that we're doing now. Parang 7 girls lang, tapos may isang chaperone. Yung gano'n. So medyo strict, medyo...
very strict. Wait, let's try to bring back Rabiya in. Sandali.
Yeah.
Rabiya. Mas malakas yung signal sa kwarto ni Shamcey.
Oo nga. Wala, nasaan naman? Hotel Wi-Fi naman. Okay naman.
Oo, teka.
Hey, how about now? How's my audio?
Ayan! Okay. Mas okay ba,
Okay.
Shamcey?
Sige, tuloy-tuloy mo muna. Kasi saan mo tututol eh.
I think now is better na.
Yes!
All
So
the
much better.
devices.
So much better. Okay. So, syempre, di ba, parang the pageant scene is so different now, di ba? Parang sobrang taas na ng expectation sa bawat kandidata. Parang hindi ka pa sumasalang sa contest, nagko-compete ka na, you produce your own videos,
Yes.
you make your own team, di ba? Kasi before, like, nung time nila Shamcey, malinaw na malinaw, may mga teams, may mga pageant camps, ganyan-ganyan. Ngayon kasi, every girl is responsible for herself, di ba? You talk to your designer, and then you have somebody to do your videos, pictorials, and everything. Magastos, di ba? In your time, Rabiya, syempre, di ba, parang pupuhunanan mo talaga. So, when you were approaching designers or people to help you, stylists and everything, parang ano yung process? Like for future candidates that want to become Miss Universe like you also, ano yung mga pinagdaanan mo last year?
Good thing kasi sa akin, I joined a local pageant. So I have like a foundation of people who will help me from my hometown, from my province, Iloilo. So after winning, the local government unit gave me financial support. And
Wow!
ako kasi yung type ng candidate, I'm very competitive talaga. So yung ginagawa ko, nanunulisit ako. I have a letter. Pupunta ako sa mga businesses and I would introduce myself. I'm representing Iloilo. May mga kailangan ako na ganito, ganyan. I hope that with any amount possible, it will really help me in this journey. May ganun ako, may gigil ako during that time. And I'm very happy that kasi parang yung mga nag-work sa akin as my makeup artist, even yung designer ko, parang libre lang talaga lahat. Napapakiusapan. So, kung gusto mo talaga, I know it, may ilalabas ka din na pera, pero hindi mo kailangan like gastusan kasi maraming willing din na tumulong sa'yo. Especially if they can see that you have a potential.
True. Especially kung makikita nilang, my gosh, mananalo to, di ba? Parang mas tutulungan ka nila talaga. Parang everybody naman, kasi parang Miss Universe is such a big deal to the Philippines, di ba? Parang everybody wants a piece of the pie, di ba? Like, parang pag ito yung kandidatang malakas, parang lahat kami gustong mag-vie dyan. Shamcey, how do you, parang, paano mo inaano yung sarili mo na hindi ka maging partial to one candidate? Kasi syempre, kahit naman tayo, di ba, after your pageant, like nung time nila Janine, nung time nila Ara, and meron tayong mga bets, meron nga tayong pustahan, di ba, may listahan si Hines, di ba, na para, ito yung mga malalakas, ito yung mananalo. But now that you're na a national director, di ba, syempre, you have to be impartial. So, paano mo nakokontrol yung sarili mo? Oh my God, mas malakas yung tingin mo for this candidate or ganyan.
Actually, it's hard kasi I want to get to know each girl. I want to be close to them, to be able to talk to them. Ano ba yung mga like just to be close and to bond. Kaso because of the pandemic, unang-una, mahirap na, 'di ba? Parang hindi kami pwedeng like also I have to isolate myself. So many times talagang online lang kami nagkikita-kita. And then once I'm here, when I got to meet the girls in person, hindi ko kaya isa-isahin silang kausapin kasi ayoko na naman masabi na, bakit ang kinausap lang si ganito or si ganyan. So, okay, ang feeling talaga nila sa akin ngayon, medyo naka-distance ako sa kanila right now. Because I don't want them to feel anything na parang I'm favoring somebody. I'm giving my attention to somebody else, mga ganon. So, right now, I'm just, medyo, lang ako, nasa outsider lang ako, looking at them, ganon. Because I don't want
syempre yung radar mo, in parang, kasi syempre meron tayong instinct, diba? Parang, oh my gosh, this girl has an it factor. Itong girl na to malakas. Syempre meron kang ganyan. Pag meron kang nakitang girl and alam mo na meron kang ganyang feeling na parang, oh my gosh, this girl is a fighter, ganyan. Kaya naman chinichika.
Siyempre sa aking mga team. And to Lloyd. Actually si Lloyd kasi my secrets are safe with Lloyd. So siya talaga yung isa sa mga una kong sinasabihan. It's like, I saw this girl. What do you think? So we talk about it. But of course, my preferences, hindi naman din yun ang magiging, final say. I don't have the final say. We have the judges. So ako, hanggang lang ako, like, I have a few favorites in my mind na parang not really favorites, but of course, as an organization, I'm looking at somebody who can win in Miss Universe. Diba? Like, lahat naman tayo, yun ang gusto natin na results. Hindi naman because I'm close to this girl or I don't know, diba? it's more of who can shine in the universe stage. That's my ultimate goal. And so every time nakikita ko yung mga girls, that's what I'm thinking. Like, sino kaya ang, who can bring home another Miss Universe crown? Kaya mahirap din kasi beauty is very subjective. You can't
That's true.
really say, 'di ba, who will make it. You can't really like yung gusto ko, pwedeng hindi rin gusto ni Lloyd or hindi rin gusto ng ibang members of the board. So, it's really important that you have a varied set of judges
True.
para, diba, parang iba-ibang industry. So, at least, kung sakaling they all vote for one girl, then okay, maybe siya yung deserving, diba? Siya yung nag-shine during that night.
That's true, that's true. Tapos parang nakakalito pa kasi parang every year nag-iiba-iba yung criteria ng Miss Universe organization, no? 'Di ba? Parang 2 years ago, parang they wanted a spokesperson, yung talagang game changer, 'di ba? South Africa won. And then last year, the year of Rabiya, parang bumalik na naman sa mga Latina, 'di ba? Parang ganoon na naman yung parang hindi sa kanya for me ang pinakamagandang sagot si Peru. Pero ang nanalo si Mexico, 'di ba? So parang naging iba na naman yung parang hindi na nila gusto yung magandang answer ngayon, parang bumalik na naman sa mga Latina. So it's really very difficult to really realize what they're looking for. Ang Miss Universe Philippines as an organization, do they get parang hints or tips na parang what the organization is looking for a particular year or wala talaga?
Wala.
Oh my God, so shooting blind talaga. So the girl has to be the complete package talaga, no?
Yes.
In your year, syempre, Queen Rabiya, in your year, our reigning Queen Rabiya Mateo, of course, when you enter the international pageant, biglang nag-iba, di ba? Parang lumaki bigla. Di ba? Parang may audience na and everything. And the girls were so gorgeous. They're as gorgeous as you, di ba? Parang, what was that feeling entering into the international pageant scene?
Iba talaga. Like sabi ko nga, on my first day, I'm with girls, like sabi ko, somebody, kasi it's really happening. Nasa universe pa talaga ako. And actually, masasabi ko, iba talaga, kita mo yung pinasabi ng present. Kasi doon, then, on our first day, minessage ako ni Mama J, sino sa tingin mo malalakas? Talaga, message ako.
Oo, ang
Iba
ganda
talaga.
kasi. Oo, ang ganda ni girl. Oo, ang ganda ni Mexico.
Oo, sobrang ganda niya. And yung presence, commanding presence siya, na kahit nakatayo lang siya, wala pa siya sinasabi. Para yun talaga yung tao. I think yun din siguro yung namin na hinahanap ngayon sa magiging successor ko. Can you imagine? Parang panahon tayo, Miss Universe Philippines. At malapit na din yung
December, tama. When you were called as one of the 21 semi-finalists, how did that feel for you?
Kasi I was expecting talaga, sabi ko, that was the last set of 7 girls na tatanggap. And sabi ko, baka din ako papasok sa Lazada. So sabi ko sa pasok. And during that time, I was the first one to be called. And totoo talaga to. Every time matawagin, ako sa likod, binibilang ko, nakapasok si ganito. Hala, hindi pa natatawag si ganito.
Oo.
So parang last spot, that was for Tango. Tapos ako pa si South Africa, pa si Venezuela. Tapos parang andun pa din sa Romania, parang malalaki. Tapos ako parang, papasalamat na Lord, salamat na pasok niyo.
Oh, I can imagine the feeling. Of course, the competition last year was very emotional for you. As in, yung journey mo, napanood namin lahat. As in, na parang sobrang emotional. I can just imagine, kasi parang siguro nung mga time before you, hindi pa ganun ka-emotional, na parang everyday, di ba, parang on social media, nakikita namin its effect on you, di ba? Parang it's so hard to raise the banner of the country and get so much, feedback from the Philippines, di ba? How come it was such an emotional journey for you the night or the year of your pageant?
Siguro emotional talaga other person. I will be honest, parang yung mga yung bag, it would taught me, uh, nasasenti ako agad. But I know a lot of people misconstrue that to business. I know that my up until that very fighting. I know in my heart that I did everything that when wala sa mind ko na lahat ng ginawa ko, dapat nag-exercise, dinisiplina talaga ko. At marami akong risk.
That's true, that's true. And it's really hard kasi kapag yung dinaanan mo kasi parang consistently pumapasok, di ba? Parang si Shamcey kasi, parang si Venus pa lang naman. Parang hindi pa ganun kalakas yung pressure na nung si Shamcey nag-compete, parang si Venus nag fourth runner up, di ba? So in your pageant, like coming into the international pageant, Shamcey, what was your expectations of yourself?
Well, sa akin kasi it's really different. I think it's different per girl. When you say that I wasn't pressured, actually I was pressured kasi nga from not getting into the semis, finally the Philippines was part of the top 5. So parang kung hindi ka naging top 5, parang it's something na parang you're a failure, parang ganon. And ako din, like Rabiya, I'm hindi naman ako competitive, but of course I want to do my best. But I also know na it's not up to me. I can only do so much, but my fate is not in my hands in the end. Because there will be judges and my hands will be in their hand. My fate will be in their hands. So sa akin, it wasn't really I was prepared not to be part of the top 5. I thought nga na parang sabi ko, pumasok lang sana ako sa top, yung first cut, then I'm happy already. I'll be grateful. Kasi syempre, after waiting for I mean, when you watch Miss Universe Philippines, ang una mong, after the opening number, cut agad, diba? So sabi ko,
True.
kawawa naman yung mga Pinoy na naghihintay na manood, tapos biglang sa first pa lang, matanggal ka na. So, ang prayer ko lang talaga nun, sabi ko, sana makapasok ako sa first cut. But, nung binigay sa akin yung 10, yung 5, parang sa akin, parang I don't deserve this. Like, I felt na parang parang it wasn't my doing. Like, maybe I was really placed in that moment to serve a purpose.
That's true.
That's what I felt. So, and at that time, kasi I can't compare my experience with Rabiya because during that time, social media was not really so big, diba? And during my pageant, hindi pa po free ang Wi-Fi in our hotels. So, I had no way to know what's happening outside. I only got to talk to my family and my friends kapag nandun ako sa area where they have their computers, na pipila-pila ka pa kasi 5 computers lang for all the girls. So, you have to wait in line. So, mas hindi pressured because I don't know what's happening. I don't know what people are saying. Parang ganon. So, it helped us as well. Kasi nga, hindi pa ganon kalaki yung social media and walang Wi-Fi sa hotel or sa venue. Sa venue namin walang free Wi-Fi.
When you talk about serving a purpose, I think the purpose that served, in your pageant is that, that final answer. When you glorified God, I think that was, sabi ko, kahit hindi ka manalo, na-serve yung purpose, diba? When you talk about serving the purpose, I mean, your performance was flawless. But I think the final answer was the one that solidified talaga your iconship in the whole Miss Universe arena. Ang ganda-ganda ng final answer mo.
Oh, thank you. A lot of people were saying na parang, you should have changed your answer. You could have gotten a higher placement because dapat naging impartial ka. But, when the question was asked of me, like, it was really something na parang it was destiny. It was like, of all the people, of all the girls na bunutan pa, di ba? Parang kung sino yung mag-a-ask ng question mo, bakit sa akin napunta yung ganong question? Well, it's something that I'm really passionate about, something that I grew up knowing that this has been my answer since I was a young girl. And parang for me to testify that my faith in front of so many people, sabi ko, kaya ako nandito. Parang, now I know why I was here. Because I was meant to answer that question and to answer it the way I answered it. And so I have no regrets. I felt that everything happened talaga for a
True.
reason. Like lahat yon. So I was really just happy that I was in the top 5.
Yeah, that was your crowning. For me, that was your crowning moment. We were so proud of you. Siyempre si Rabia, di ba parang you are a very smart girl. You answer very well. Di ba parang when we watch you in your preliminaries, of course, in your local pageant, di ba parang sobra kaming parang had she, parang kung nabigyan siya ng chance to answer in the international pageant, grabe yung magiging effect, di ba? Parang ikaw ba, Rabia, like when you think about it, parang sana nabigyan ako ng chance na sumagot ng kahit anong tanong, then I could have shown them what I'm really capable of. Sumasagi ba yan sa isip mo?
Actually, after the competition, I didn't want to have that thought in kung ako yon ganito yung sagot ko. Kung ako yon ganito. Kasi it's not easy. And with the from the people, parang yun yung nagpapabigay na minsan mo, am I enough ba? Do I deserve to at 20? In that ginawa ko lahat. And yung top 1 the victory, we were able to maintain our winning streak. And
yes.
Sabi ko, no one can take the title away from me. Sabi ko, somehow in my life, I was called
True. Miss Universe Philippines. That's true. And tama ka, na-continue talaga yung winning streak, diba? Kasi parang ngayon nakaka-stress, magnanalo ka ng Miss Universe Philippines, tapos parang nalaglag mo yung parang hindi mo na-maintain. Parang, oh my God, I don't wanna be that girl, diba? So, syempre, all the girls are very, very, I'm sure all the girls are very excited, but they're all very, parang kasi ngayon, ang dami-dami ngayon sa social media, mas magaling pa sa judge, diba? Parang, the criticism on the girls, especially this year, is so high. Parang, syempre, if ever they come to you as the reigning Miss Universe Philippines Rabiya, what advice would you give them? Kasi di ba you encountered the same amount of criticism, pero parang mas bongga yung criticism sa mga girls ngayon, na parang hindi pa nga nagpa-pageant night, grabe na yung criticism. So ano yung advice na pwede mo ibigay sa mga kandidata this year?
something that I wish I did actively on social media and listen to. Tapos that, kasi there's also this kind of pressure. Yung ganitong pasabog siya, marami tapos ikaw wala pa, hindi ka kasama. Pero hindi yung magpapanalo sa girls. And back then, I used to be a people pleaser. So, yung satisfaction ko sa sarili ko, compliment from other people, that is, I will be honest, responsibility. So, siguro sa girl na makinig siya sa org. Kasi, ikakunak niya.
Makinig sa org, tama. Kasi syempre, they know better. They've been doing this for years, di ba? I wanna ask Rabiya kung pwede mong, gusto mo nga ba mag-LTE na lang or kasi paano daw sila?
Choppy.
Oo, sabi ng mga tao, putol-putol daw si Rabiya. Sige, baka hindi carry ng wifi sa room. Anyway, so syempre, di ba, ngayon na parang Shamcey, di ba parang sobrang hirap maging kandidata ngayon kasi parang kailangan mag-solicit ka ng funds, tapos, kasi mga tao nasa bahay lang, so syempre, mas naka-zero in sila sa bawat kilos, di ba? Parang, the girls have to be made of something special, di ba? An extra layer of, strength. Kailangan ganun, di ba? Parang syempre, as the mother of the organization, if they come to you, the same question with Rabiya, what advice will you give them, the girls?
Well, first of all, I would tell them that everything is temporary.
Mm.
So when you know that everything is temporary, you become grateful for the things that you have now. And whatever criticism or bad feedback or negative feedback that you get, it's also temporary. It comes with fame, may negativity din, di ba? Lahat yon kasama. Yung good may kasamang bad. But everything is temporary. So, you just have to accept that may ganun talagang mangyayari. May mga negative criticisms na makukuha ka. But, I always tell this to the girls, just listen to the people who matter. Everything else is noise. Everything else will just distract you. And you don't need that. And so, it's very important that, first of all, you have to be assured in yourself. That's very important. That you know your capacity, you know your weaknesses. Hindi ka rin pwedeng, magaling ako naman nanalo, or hindi rin pwedeng ganon. Kasi you have to accept that there will be girls who might be better than you, girls who are taller than you, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to compare yourself to them. But what you have to do is to accept who you are, be proud of who you are, try to improve on things that you think you can still improve on, and accept yourself. Kung ito, may mga bagay na hindi ka na kayang baguhin sa sarili mo, accept it. Be happy about it, be proud of it, be confident about it. And when the judges see you, and when they see that confidence radiating from you, that inner confidence na hindi na kailangan ako magsabi sa'yo na, oh, ikaw pinakamaganda, or you're gonna win. No. In yourself, you know that you are unique, that you have something to put on the table, and you deserve to win. So, laging ganon. And in any competition, there's only going to be one winner. It doesn't mean na hindi ka magaling kung hindi ka nanalo. Kaya nga, sometimes people will think, why,
Pinibili maraming winner.
Well, pero hindi rin lahat, di ba? Hindi rin lahat mananalo. Like, maybe 5 lang out of 30. And so, whenever I give an advice to aspiring beauty queens, sometimes they think na, ayaw ako panalunin ni Madam Shamcey or whatever. No, I just want to be realistic. You can only do so much. Ang importante is that after the pageant, you are proud of what you have done. You are proud of your performance. You are proud of your transformation. You are already a winner. Ang crown na yan is just a plus point. It's just, an added bonus. And so if you feel like you've done your best, if you feel that you've given it your all, with or without a crown, for me, you are a winner. And I'll be very, very proud of you. That's what I told Rabiya. It doesn't matter. Like, for me, personally, it doesn't matter to me that, you didn't get to bring home the crown. What mattered to me is that you gave it your all. And for me, that's all I want. That's all I want for my girls. To just give it their best shot, and show them what a Filipina could do.
True.
That's
Parang
all.
Miss Universe si Shamcey ngayon, no? Parang siya pa rin yung galing. Si Rabiya kasi syempre, now you are also the mother of this current batch, diba? So when you look at them, parang ano yung nakikita mong, what is so special about this batch compared to your batch? Parang what is special about this batch?
Siguro now they are given the chance to be together in pageant activities. Unlike with our 4 batches talaga, kasi hindi kami. And kanina, nakita ko, the girls are in saying their struggles, kung ano ba yung feel nila, which is very important. And almost like, they also share yung challenges comes sa pressure, social media. So, when I was listening to them, I think my fair share of experience. Kasi I know they're gonna learn a lot from it. Kasi, napagdaan yun. And yung mga bagay na siguro hindi ko nagawa, I think that is also my responsibility to remind these girls that actually dapat kalimutan na nila, i-mute nila yung external noise and listen to their core. Kasi malapit na yung kanina nakikita ko some of the girls also are kind of getting emotional. At least ngayon, ako na yung magsasabi, ako na yung nagpe-pep talk sa kanila.
True.
Let go of that if you want to do well in the company. Kasi it's not gonna help you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think this batch is special because like I can see na parang I think this is the batch where I can't see who the winner is. Parang hindi ko mahulaan kung sino yung winner. Of course, I have a few favorites. I'm gonna ask you how you feel and what you think about them, di ba? Parang hindi ko kasi ngayon, parang noong una, parang sure ako ito yung mananalo. Parang feel ko ito yung malakas. Ganyan. Tapos nagbabago-bago siya. Ang ganda-ganda ng ginawa ng Miss Universe Philippines organization this year na talagang ninanarrow down. Na parang sabi ko, wow, that's a great marketing strategy, 'di ba? Parang nag-eliminate na, parang meron ka ng mga semi-finalists, hindi pa nga nagko-contest. Of course, there are a few that stand out na parang consistently from, how many is it? More than 200, 150, 100, nag-75, 50, tas now down to the final 28, 'di ba? I wanna ask you girls, queens, how you feel about the current parang frontrunners according to all the pageant pages and everything. How do you feel about Miss Taguig, Shamcey?
Wow, I've known Katrina since she joined
So,
Binibini.
chat with
And
us.
yes, and you could say that she really stands out when she's on stage. Kasi sanay na siya eh. Alam mo yun, parang masasabi mo pageant veteran, kumbaga. So she knows her angles, she knows how to, kumbaga may power talaga siya on stage. So kaya nga siya naging front runner kasi a lot of people saw that, especially I think during the preliminary competition.
What about Miss Masbate, Rabiya? What can you say about Miss Masbate?
Ganito kasi G3 yung ano ko. Minsan kasi, alam mo, sino pa yung hindi natin expect, sila pa yung nag-shoot. And, nakita ko kasi kay Chris, gano'n siya determined to win this round. Kahit first, I think this is all. Kaya sabi ko nga, may chance eh. Kasi alam mong, nasa mga girls na nanalo. So, nire-remind ko din lahat to ha, sa lahat-lahat. Kapag wala pa. And ako, actually, there was the front runners. Right? Wala ako doon.
Oh, wow. Yeah. True. I think what I like about Miss Masbate is the fact that she was able to change her brand. Na parang, ay, hindi. Nag-mature ako in this competition na hindi pa nagsistart yung competition. I'm going to show. Kasi, di ba, she was perceived as somebody else and then now she's a completely grown woman. That's what I appreciate about her. Miss Laguna. What can you say about Miss Laguna, Shamcey?
Well, same with Katrina. They're both queens in their own rights na, 'di ba? And when I saw Laren, I think that's the time that she won. What was it? Parang she was already a queen, and then I saw her pictures, and parang sabi mo ang gandang Pinay. Talagang very, when you see her, alam mo, pure blood Filipina. Alam mo yun? Siyempre, I'm not saying naman, huwag tayo sa tisay. Pero pag nakita mo siya, yung una mong mapapansin talaga na, Pilipinang Pilipina. Diba? Her skin color, and her features, and it's something na, and of course, her being a veteran as well, I think also helped her in the competition. Kasi she's also prepared, same as Katrina.
Gandang-ganda rin ako sa kanya. What about Miss Cebu City, the current Binibining Cebu? What can you say about her, Rabiya?
Ang dating niya. Siguro yung presence ni Andre. Kanya ko na-feel. But once she's inside, kapatingin ka talaga sa.
So presence talaga si Cebu City. Tsaka si Cebu City, I like her because she's LGBT. She has a girlfriend. She's proud and out. And for me, that's a plus factor kasi we've never seen that in a Miss Universe Philippines competition. What about Cebu Province? Diba, syempre, nung rumampa siya sa tulay, parang, ay, si girl! Diba? She was the winner of that competition. What can you say about Cebu province, Shamsi?
Well, she first caught my eye talaga during the catwalk challenge, the
Oo.
runway challenge. Kasi
Nakakaloka.
talagang, it was something that wowed many of the fans, and even, a lot of pageant critics. And I think she's really determined. I could see that in all her uh, pasabogs, di ba? Marami
True.
siyang baong pasabog. And I could really feel na, and I think she said this before. I don't know where I heard about it, but she really wanted the Miss Universe crown, so she really waited for this moment now to join a pageant na talagang meant for the Miss Universe crown, solely for Miss Universe crown.
Wow,
So, I
that's
don't know,
so
ang hirap,
great.
di ba?
Oh, that's like ano para talaga siyang straight vision. Parang ito lang ang gusto kong corona. Ang galing. I believe kasi Miss Universe is a matter of destiny, 'di ba? It's really a matter of destiny. And of course, like my last favorite frontrunner, Miss Manila. What can you say about Miss Manila, Rabia? Of course, there are a lot of 28 other girls, but we cannot discuss all of them, 'di ba? Parang what I'm saying is like based on the pageant, favorites and everyone. So these are the girls that I would like you to comment on. What can you say about Miss Manila?
I like her personality, but at the same ganda performance niya during the preliminary. She was very in gap. And for me, she out sa portion.
True. Ako gandang-ganda ako sa mukha niya kasi very rarely ako like maging bet yung mga tisay kasi gusto ko talaga morena like Shamsi like you gusto ko morena Pilipinang-Pilipina, diba? Very rarely do I like root for somebody who's tisay. Not that there's anything wrong. Of course, we have two Mrs. Universe that are tisays, Pia and Catriona, diba? Parang wow, 'di ba? Parang you would never expect na kasi 'di ba yung mga nanalo sa atin before, 'di ba? Hindi naman sila known to be Tisay. But of course, Miss Manila is a beautiful, beautiful Tisay, and I think she also has a great chance. And all the 28, 'di ba? Kasi like Rabiya said kanina, hindi mo talaga masasabi, 'di ba? Like in her year, 'di ba? She said that she wasn't a front runner, but she came out, with a crowd. So all of these girls, 'di ba? Parang everything that they're going through from here to coronation night, I'm sure you both understand the feeling, di ba? Parang it's such an exciting, terrifying feeling, di ba? Can you take us through what is going through their minds, no? Having been gone through it. So, Shamsi, so 3 days before coronation night, ano yung nafe-feel ng mga girls? Para sa aming lahat na gusto maging Miss Universe.
I know. I think the pressure is there for the front runners. Wag pa kampante because you'll never know. There might be a Rabiya Mateo out there. And to those who are not part of the front runner list, don't be disheartened because hindi pa tapos ang laban. 'Di ba? You'll never know until they say the final score, when you see the final scores, 'di ba? So just keep doing what you're doing, but also don't forget that to enjoy the journey. Kasi ang hirap din if you just focus on the competition, it will fly by very fast. And when you look back, isipin mo, ay sana in-enjoy ko pa, or sana, I got to know more girls, or sana naging friend ko si ganito. So, I hope that yung time na to, just 3 days na lang, kung ako, I would tell them to just enjoy na. Kasi even though hindi pa tapos yung laban, but all your preparations, all your hard work, all your trainings, they will all come to play na. Like, wala ka na magagawa sa 3 days na to. So, enjoy mo na lang, and then come the finals night, then doon mo na ilabas lahat ng tinatago mong galing, talent, pasabog, di ba? But hopefully sana itong 3 days ma-enjoy nila because we are in a beautiful resort here in Bohol. So I hope they get to relax. Although puro rehearsals kasi ngayon G3 kasi 'di ba we only have a few. Alam mo naman 'di
Correct.
ba?
Oo.
Talagang a week talaga is meant for rehearsals. And because of the pandemic din, na-shorten pa yung a week na yun. How many days lang kami here? And ang dami pang photo shoot. So, as much as I want na makapag-relax sila, siguro after, sana makapag-extend pa kami dito para makapag-relax yung girls, makapag-enjoy. And yeah, so yun lang. So I hope that they had a memorable journey with us. And I always say this, I hope that they come out as the best version of themselves, with or without a crown. Sana yun
Speaking of
ang
after, speaking,
madala
yeah,
nila.
speaking of after the pageant, di ba syempre hindi naman lahat gracious, defeatist. Hindi sila lahat, like, halimbawa, pag hindi sila nanalo, they don't accept it right away, di ba? Of course, as the national director, parang you sort of, because you're the mother of the candidates, di ba? Parang, how do you approach girls that don't take losing graciously?
Sabi nga, di ba, it's okay
Oh,
to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. I think during that time, you can't really do anything. So I think give them the space that they need to heal and to reflect, and just give them time. Just give them time. And eventually, they will they will be able to stand up again and continue with life. I hope that hindi naman sila ma-disheartened just because of the results, and think about it as in the long run, how did pageantry help you,
true,
and what can you do after? So like ko sinasabi niyo, always prepare for the after.
true.
Don't just focus lang. Yeah, we all want to win. Of course, we focus on that, but you always have to have a plan B, a plan C. Just like what we did with Miss Universe, we had plan A
Correct.
to Z. Because you'll never know, di ba? So you have to be prepared all the time para then you know your next step if things don't go your way.
That's true, that's true. Also, because diba syempre parang in Miss Universe Philippines ba, if you don't win the crown, you can join again or hindi na siya pwedeng sumali?
Yes, you can join again.
Pwede
I
pa. How many
you
times can
never
you join? How many
Well,
times?
wala pang limit as of now.
So hanggang hindi manalo, every year pwede ako sumali. Pwede ako
Yes,
sumali
as long
every
as
year
pasok
hanggang
ko sa
manalo.
age. Oo, sa age
Anong
limit.
age?
As long as pasok ko sa age
Anong age
limit.
limit?
Um, ano nga ba age limit namin ngayon? Naguluhan na rin ako. 27.
28 daw, sabi ni Queen Rabiya. 28.
Parang may month kasi. Parang depending
Ganon?
on when the Miss Universe pageant is going to be. So,
True.
may mga may mga medyo age yung malapit na dun sa limit. Kailangan namin ipa-approve first to the
Okay.
Miss Universe organization if ever they win, will they be allowed to compete? So we have
Mm.
to be strict on that kasi
So technical pala,
we want to
no?
make sure, yeah, we want to make sure that the girls will be able to compete in Miss Universe. So I think we did that for this batch. There are some girls who are, I don't know, past the limit or very near the limit. So we have to ask that pa, if they will allow it.
Ang technical. What I like also about this year is you were able to waive the height requirement kasi ako pwede na akong sumali kasi hindi naman ako matangkal. So bonggang-bongga yan for short girls represent, di ba? Miss Rabiya, what are the 3 qualities of the new Miss Universe Philippines you are looking for? 3 qualities.
three qualities. First, unbothered. Confident,
Unbothered.
unbothered. Second, syempre pa rin natin her. Past top 21 interview. And
Okay.
on to somebody who is not what's happening around her. And siguro last, inspiration.
Inspirational, unbothered, inspirational, somebody who can give good answers. And the what was the other one na somebody who is
A good speaker.
a good speaker.
A good
Tama.
speaker.
Parang talagang overall package, di ba? It's almost an hour. I can't believe that time passed by so quickly. Parang sobrang short ng chikahan natin, di ba? But, of course,
Correct.
as a final question, I wanna ask you, Queens, di ba? Parang, what do you think the relevance is in this global climate? It's very political now in the Philippines, di ba? Do you think that the winner of Miss Universe Philippines should be somebody who we can completely rely on when it comes to political issues. Somebody who will be very, very vocal and fair. Somebody who's not neutral. Somebody who's not apolitical. Do you think that the winner of Miss Universe Philippines, considering that it's going to be an election year, should be somebody who will speak up about their political convictions? Shamsi.
Yes, definitely yes. I think we need queens who can be the voice of others and sabi nga, inspire you. We want to inspire all Filipinos to vote better, vote
Yeah.
wisely, because the future of our country relies on our future leaders. And our future leaders, their fate lies in our hands, each and every one of us. Kumbaga, please, everybody, exercise your right to vote. And for if my future queen will be, you know, will voice out her political
Convictions.
preferences,
Mm.
then as long as she's able to defend and tell everybody why somebody should vote for this person or for that person, then use your voice, use your platform.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's very brave. That's very brave. Kasi parang what Shamsi is saying is she will encourage, kasi kung sino yung manalo this year, she is going to be the Miss Universe in the election year, di ba? And Miss Universe Philippines is very influential. Rabiya knows that, na napaka-influential nitong title na to, di ba? Na parang the fact that the organization headed by, of course, the national director, Shamcey Supsup, will encourage the winning queen to be very vocal about her political convictions and preferences is something that she will encourage. I think will make a mark in this election year. So we really need people to, tama yung sinabi ni Shamsi, vote better. What about you, Rabia? Do you think that the winner of Miss Universe Philippines this year needs to be politically vocal about her convictions and her preferences?
I also agree with Miss Shamsi that we want to have a speaker who inspires
Mm.
our community. How can we silence this empower? Some may agree, some may not, but it takes heart to say your law. And if this Philippine wants to open her voice to improve the Philippines, then I don't see anything I'm gonna support because I've been in that position, but
True.
I didn't have any regrets.
True. And no other than these queens, these ladies to know better because they've had the name of the country on their chests diba, when they performed and when they competed in the international pageant scene. So they know the weight of the pressure and the honor and the integrity of the country on their shoulders, at the top of their heads when they won. Diba? Parang, so we should, I think like we have reached an age where our queens should no longer just be beautiful, inspirational, they should also be able to, change and, win the country back. Kasi 'di ba parang important na manalo ka sa pageant pero mas importante na yung dala-dala mong bansa is somebody that is a country that you are completely proud of, 'di ba? I agree with the two queens and I love that they're going to encourage political convictions and preferences with the coming Miss Universe. And I just want to say that so proud of this organization, how it's handling the competition, and the fact that these two ladies, these two women are parang very very aware of what's happening in the country and are very willing to encourage voting, registration and everything, and just voting better, voting intelligently. Then the whole franchise is really assured of a great and better future. So I want you girls, queens, ladies to invite everyone to watch Coronation Night. Where can we watch Coronation Night? Miss Rabiya, Queen Rabiya, her final 3 days as Miss Universe Philippines.
Actually, guys, you can watch the competition on KTN. All you need to do is go to our Instagram account, which is the University page, and you're gonna see the link on our bio. And from there, register. Kasi available not just for an preliminary performance and also like to support these girls because pouring their heart and their effort. Kasi gusto din nila bonggang show para sa mga Pilipino. Ito yung regalo ng Miss Universe Philippines para sa bansa natin. Especially
Sobrang bongga doon ng pageant. So, expect natin yan. Yung watching KTX, di ba? Parang, oh my God, Shamcey, sabi na niya. Sobrang
Pressure
bongga.
ako.
Miss Shamcey Supsup, Miss Universe 2011, third runner-up, National Director of Miss Universe Philippines. Please invite the whole Philippines, the whole universe to watch Coronation Night on Sunday.
Yes, I want to invite everyone to catch the live Miss Universe Philippines 2021 finals on September 30. So you can watch it live on ptx.ph. And yeah, register. And then you get to watch it on September 30. I think it's 7:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. So just check it out kung ano yung tamang time. But
Oh, so
I do hope you guys
so
support.
So
Yeah,
live
it's
talaga.
live.
So
It's
hindi
going
siya
to be
like
live.
lahat sila susuot yung corona tapos gulatan na lang kung sino.
No,
So
no, no,
live
no.
talaga.
We're gonna make it live. Yes. Kasi last year we didn't have the capacity to do it live. But
Oo.
now we made it happen for you guys. So talagang yung kokoronahan dito physically, papapanood nyo na talaga live kung sino ang nakoronahan. And there's going to be replays with ABS-CBN digital platforms. So, yung mga hindi nakaka-catch nung live event, they can still watch it on October 3. October 1, 2, and 3. Parang hinati siya sa iba-ibang segment. So, just check out our Instagram account. Andun lahat ng details for the coming coronation night. And abangan niyo si Rabiya kasi ang ganda nung
Sasayaw?
nakita ko yung opening number niya. Oo, sobrang ganda.
Hello, Rabiya Royalties. Hello daw kay Rabiya Royalties. Kanina pa nila ako mini-message. Excited na excited sila. Basta Ilongga
Oo,
guwapa.
may maganda
Okay,
sayaw-sayaw siya
pwede.
doon.
Basta Ilongga guwapa. Ako si Shamcey. Anong province na na-represent mo na nga, Shamcey, before?
Jensen.
Jensen,
General
the
Santos
land of
City.
Manny Pacquiao. Iboboto mo ba si Manny Pacquiao? Don't answer that. Thank you so much, Queens. Thank you so much. Miss Shamcey, Miss Rabiya, I wish you luck, I wish you blessing, and I wish we crown the rightful queen on Sunday. Everyone is looking forward to the biggest local pageant, the biggest international pageant in the universe, Miss Universe Philippines. Good night. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest and have a wonderful pageant. Bye. Thank
Bye!
you.